Hey, I'm Tyler with CG, and today I'm going to show you letter jam. You're going to have a word all scrambled up in front of you. You don't know what any of the letters are. So you and your teammates are going to be working together, spelling out clues so you can figure out what letters you have, and at the end of the game, rearrange them so it spells out a word. You'll be looking around at the letters that everyone has out that you can see. You can never see your own letter here, and you'll be spelling out clues. So for instance, I might do So what I'm saying there is that the S here is the first letter of the word, then the P, the E, and then two L's. The players will be using this handy-dandy deduction sheet to keep track of what they know, what they don't know. And they'll be using that clue to try to figure out what letter they have. So for instance, if I'm the guy with the S here, I can see P-E-L-L. Pretty easy to figure out what that is. If you think you know what it is, you put it face down, move on to your next letter, and keep on going. At the end of the game, after you've run out of rounds here on our handy round counter, you'll want to be able to take your letters here, put them face down, and rearrange them so when you flip them over, you'll be able to spell out words. And that is letter jam. So we also at Essen have Sanctum coming out. Sanctum is our new big box game from Philip Naduke, who brought us Adrenaline. And a lot like Adrenaline is a classic arena shooter, first-person shooter as a board game. This is a classic like hack and slash RPG as a board game. So you're going to be running around, killing demons, getting loot, leveling up your character, and eventually you'll get to the big bad at the end of the game who you got to defeat. It's a competitive game, so you're trying to defeat him the best, get the most reputation for yourself. It's a really neat game. The price point will be $60. It'll be in North America in February. So Sanctum. Hi, I'm Tyler with CG, and now I'm going to show you a little bit about Through the Ages, New Leaders and Wonders, the expansion we have for our fantastic, just classic Euro game, Through the Ages. This expansion just adds variety. Just a couple highlights. We have Cleopatra and Roman roads. Roman roads is one of my favorite of the new wonders. It upgrades with you throughout time. And this is pretty solid throughout the whole game, gives you that yellow and blue cube. We also have new military cards added to the game. So here we have Development of Planning. Those AJ cards that aren't used, this will give you a chance for every player to pick one of the bonuses from those cards. And we also have rebalanced versions of some of the old cards. So just an example, here's Colossus, Silk Road, which is an interesting wonder where instead of waiting for it to be finished to get the effect of Silk Road starts happening as soon as you begin building the wonder. Isabella over here, she really boosts your colonization power. You're able to spend resources to boost your colonization rather than just relying on cards and military strength. And like I said, we have new events, so this one's not as nice of an event. The Dark Ages, if you have more than 4 science, you lose half of your surplus science. Age 2, we have Harvard College. Charles Darwin, thematically, I think, is one of my favorite cards. Gives you a little bit of a boost with science, but your temples produce one less happiness. Then for age 3, we have Steve Jobs. Great boost if you have a lot of science, if you're doing a lot of researching. Then the Manhattan Project. You're going to score your science rating after you build it, and it also gives you that huge 13 military bonus. So that can be a huge boost at the end of the game. Then we have this new war in the game, a hybrid war, where when the war is going on, each civilization involved in the war will have 2 less happiness. If you want to pick this up, the digital version is out right now. Steam, iOS, Android, pick it up there, and it is cross-platform, so as long as you're signed in, if you buy it on Steam, you'll have it on your iPhone too. And that is Through the Ages, New Leaders and Wonders.